Hello everyone! In this lesson, we will introduce the finger functions and the functions below. First, let's open the tool. Open AnimCraft, and then open the rigging tool. We will use a single finger as an example. For example, let's use this finger. There are actually two ways to use this function. First, select the points of this finger. Just these points. Remove some points. There are still some points that were not selected. Let's leave it like this. In this state, we can directly click this finger. It can calculate automatically. It will automatically find these bones and calculate the weight for this finger. Later, we can directly demonstrate the whole hand. There is no need to select each finger separately. It will actually be more convenient. If the fingers are too close together, there may be some issues. In that case, this method may be needed. Normally, using the hand selection method is enough. Okay, let's take a look here. As you can see, it can calculate directly. The result of the weight looks fine. Let's check this one. Right? This one is also okay. But there may be some problems here because of the point selection. Okay, let's continue here. Now let's look at the hand selection method. Select the points of the palm. For example, select these palm points directly. Add more selections. Select as many points as possible. This way, it can create a smoother transition. Then add them. Now let's look here. We need to remove this one. Only then can we add it. Because this is a test bone. At this point, because we already have weights, we first clear the weights. Select this bone and click this function. It will assign all weights to this bone. Now we can see the finger weights have been cleared. Then click the hand directly. It will start calculating automatically. After calculation, we can check the result. As you can see, the result is also acceptable. But this issue is mainly caused by the topology of this model. If there are some issues with the transition, we can also check how to adjust it through these parameters. It may be because of the topology of this model. We can also adjust the parameters. For example, we can adjust it to a more extreme value, and then check the result. Then you will understand how this option works. After the calculation is finished, let's check again. As you can see, the transition range becomes larger. It affects these areas as well. Of course, we can adjust it back. This is our default angle setting. Now let's take a look again. This returns to our previous result. Here as well. Let's check the overall result of the hand. It looks quite good for individual fingers. If there are some small issues, we can manually smooth the weights. Then the weights will be fine. Overall, the result is still quite good. The volume is also well preserved. These are the functions for the fingers. There is also a weight transfer function here. Let's demonstrate it directly. For example, we can use these points. Actually, the bone can only control these points, because this bone only affects these points. First, select this bone. Then select another bone. We can select it here. For example, this one. Let's use this one. The weight can be transferred to this bone. Transfer. The transfer is completed. Now let's check here. You can see that all the weights have been transferred to this bone. This is the effect of weight transfer. We can undo it. Undo it back. There is also a weight zeroing function. For weight zeroing, for example, select these points. Select these points if you want to remove its weight. Remove this. I will just select some points randomly, then set their weight to 0. How do we zero the weight? For example, if we want to zero the weight on this bone, select this bone and add it, then click 0. You can see that this bone no longer has any influence on these points. Its weights will be redistributed to the bones that previously influenced them. Okay, so that's how we use these functions in the weight tool. Okay, thank you everyone.